It's like a minute. I like a minute left, right? Or it's just soon. I don't know. Help me. Help. They put me in the bubble, guys. I'm joking. Welcome to HQ Words, the wonderful wonky word game. I'm coming to you from the circle to give you a walkthrough of this week's Words Wednesday. In a little bit, you'll be given a wheel of letters. When it pops up, give it a little spin. The letter it lands on will be your letter for tonight. This letter will automatically be placed within the puzzles to help you start off. Next, I'll be giving you the clues or themes to help you solve the puzzle in front of you using the keypad below. You have 20 seconds to solve the puzzle. If you tap a letter that's not part of the answer, you will lose a strike. Lose all of your strikes and you're out. Don't worry though, you do have an extra life at your disposal that you can use up to the last puzzle. Now, I'm not going to bore you anymore. I'll give you a little perks with the April season, but I'll get to that in a minute. I'll let you guys finish the countdown. Come one, come all, gather round and canter to my marvelous puzzles. If you can solve them, I'll give you a compensation of sorts. That's right, welcome to Words Wednesday on HQTV. I am your host, Daniel Princeton. Sorry to report, but our lovable host, Farad Muhammad, is still locked in prison, but they tell us he'll be let out if we can answer 12 puzzles on HQ Words, so here we go. Very quick interjection reminder that we are not affiliated with HQ Trivia LLC. This is just a fan-made game to bring back that beautiful quiz show we all love. Also, if you want to stay updated on all of our HQ TV updates, be sure to follow us on Twitter at PlayHQTV. Okay, with all of that out of the way, here is how tonight is going to go down. You'll be given 12 different puzzles and 8 strikes for each puzzle. Using the given clue and your given letter, which we'll spin for here in a moment, and the keyboard at the bottom of your screen, solve the puzzle in under 20 seconds. If you tap a wrong letter, you will receive a strike. But once you lose all of your strikes or fail to solve the puzzle in time, you will be eliminated from tonight's game. You do have an extra life though, so remember to use it. You can use it up to the very last question. Remember that. If you can solve each suspenseful sounding puzzle, you will win or split tonight's cash prize of $10 tremendous dollars. Each winner will also get 5,000 points each for the April season of HQTV. And if you're wondering, oh boy, what's the April season of HQTV, Mr. Princeton? I'll tell you. This month, you can gain levels by answering questions correctly in HQ Trivia, HQ Words, or our daily challenge to win points. These levels give you an extra strike that you can use per puzzle to give you more leeway when it comes to incorrect guesses. So if you were at level 3, for example, you would start off with 8 strikes, and correct answers on each puzzle will give you more points to use towards leveling up as well. So try your best. As I mentioned, the daily challenge is also back. Correct answers on the daily challenge gives you 50 points each, so make sure to do those as well. All right, enough talk. Are you ready for this stupendous spinner? Here it is. Spin it, spin it, spin it good. Look at it go round. Round and round and round and round. What a beautiful wheel. Okay, well, yes, it's a very mesmerizing wheel. All right. Congratulations on your weather. Congratulations on your letter. I know it won't let you down tonight. All right, so we finally got everything out of the way and we can finally start solving some puzzles. You guys ready? Hopefully you stopped by Broadway recently and long ago, because tonight's puzzles are all about musical quotes and song titles, new and old. So stretch out those fingers and get those heads spinning. This isn't Cats, so you don't have 9 lives tonight. Well, I mean, unless you have the extra pass, and maybe you have like 9 strikes, but well. Anyways, let's get this show on the road and tell me this song from Hamilton. Honestly, I forgot about this music. I definitely heard some of the song. I finally watched it. It's been out for quite a while. All right, one of the crowd favorites from this musical. This song was all about Hamilton and his ambitions. Like all of you puzzle solvers tonight, I'm pretty sure that you're not going to throw it away. That's right. The answer is My Shot. And 58 of you guys got that one right. 17 away. 17 of you guys threw it away. Oh, I'm sorry for you guys. That's okay, though. Can't all be winners. Maybe you can, though. Well, it can't be 100% certain about it, but I feel like many of the cast from Hamilton held their heart close to the fuzzy Disney movies, more specifically, The Lion King. Definitely rewatch this musical. This was definitely one of my favorite Disney movies when I was a kid, though. I think I even did musical direction for this. Yeah, I think this is wrong movie. What a wonderful phrase it is. Pumbaa and Timon share the wonderful outlook on life they have living off the land in this song. And you know it ain't no passing craze. Hakuna Matata. And 59 of you guys have moved on. 4 of you guys are eliminated tonight. That's okay. Don't worry about it. To you, I say Hakuna Matata. Little fun fact, Hakuna Matata actually means no worries in Swahili, but that's probably common knowledge by now, and they even mentioned it in the song. So even if you didn't, don't worry now. We all know not all musicals are upbeat, and our next musical is more of a dramatic theme about social anxiety than any other one. This musical catches our protagonist in the midst of a crisis where he is mistaken to cause the untimely death of his bully. I want you to guess this song from Dear Evan Hansen. This song from Dear Evan Hansen is one where Evan sings about his isolation and invisibility. Gives us a view to his social anxiety. As I was just saying, sorry, I got ahead of myself, but that's okay. And this song from Dear Evan Hansen is one where Evan sings about his isolation and invisibility and gives us a view into his social anxiety. And this metaphorical song is Waving Through a Window. 31 of you guys are moving on. 28 of you guys, I'm sorry to you guys. That's okay, though. We have other chances. Don't worry. Maybe you won't be waving through a window next time to the rest of the night, but whatever. Throughout the song, Evan sings about how he is, quote-unquote, waving from a window to symbolize how it feels that he is invisible and not really along with the crowd. Unfortunate. Anyways, moving on to another tragedy, telling a tale of 2 Greek gods. Tell me this song from Hadestown. The original story retold in the scene... The original story retold in the scene in the era of the Great Depression tells the story of Orpheus and Eurydice. It's unfortunate that this story ends in a tragedy. Alright, time's up. Hopefully you don't end like this musical. This song from Hadestown introduces the storyline sung by the messenger of the god Hermes and explains the tale of 2 lovers' road to hell. And 41 of you guys have solved it. 2 of you, I'm sorry. It's a tragedy for the 2 of you, but that's okay. Well, since hell is the bottom, there is only one way to go, and that is up to a more lighthearted musical. These other musicals so far, except for the first 2, have ended in tragedy or newfound hope. And this musical, however, is more whimsical than anything else. Thank God. Well, with that said, give me this song from Matilda. For those that don't know, this musical was originally written in a book called Roald Dahl and adapted to a movie directed by Danny DeVito. The musical was the most recently published film, the classic story of a girl with incredible powers. I'm down ahead of myself. Yeah, so as I was saying, this musical was most recently published in telling the classic story of a girl with incredible powers. She had telekinesis or something, honestly. I completely forgot what it was. But in the beginning of Act 2, Matilda sings about how excited she is to be a grown-up and do all of these wonderful things she mentions in the song, When I Grow Up. 37 of you guys are moving on. 4% of you guys will be older and wiser on Friday. You should come and join us. It'll be a lot of fun, Well, moving right along, welcome to puzzle number 6, aka the halfway point. Sticking with the novel turned musical, give me this song from Les Miserables. Adapted into countless mediums such as different films, musicals, radio, ballet, and so many games as well. Wow, there's like hundreds of different adaptations. And this song was one of the starting songs from the original English adaptation of the book. This song introduces some of our characters, including Fantine, Monsieur Madeleine, or Jean Valjean. Sorry. We also learn about the life of a poor and Fantine's illegitimate child, and at the end of the day. 37 of you guys moving on. Only one of you guys are out. And hopefully, I hope you had fun at the end of the day. Give me 1 second. I need to take a quick drink. My voice is gone. I apologize. If you need to take a drink, go ahead as well. A long day. Excuse me. Well, next up, we have a mashup of 4 different fairy tales in one amazing musical. This 1987 musical features aspects from Little Red Riding Hood, Jack and the Beanstalk, Cinderella, and Rapunzel, all together to create Into the Woods. I've always loved favorites as a kid. And it seems as though people throughout every generation have been affected by their whimsy, great storytelling, and amazing stories by the Brothers Grimm. His wife realized that in order to find the specific items, in order to break their curse, it takes 2 people, that is. It takes 2 is your answer. It'll look like only 8 of you guys are cursed. 30 of you are moving on. Congratulations to you guys. Excuse me, sorry. I kind of wish we could stay on that question forever. I always loved a bit of whimsical shenanigans from fairy tales. Oh well, but I have more puzzles for you, and unfortunately it's a heavy topic. Well, this story is about a certain town housing those on board the planes that were grounded after the 9/11 attacks. Well, give me this song from Come From Away. For those that haven't heard of this musical, this production was created to show the story of those housing the 7,000 passengers who unexpectedly found themselves on the ground in Gander, Newfoundland, right after the 9/11 crisis. So this song was the very first song in the musical, and through this song we're introduced to mainly 3 characters: Oz, Lua, and Bonnie. They each describe how their morning started and how the great small town of Gander. In this song, Welcome to the Rock. Welcome to the Rock is your answer. 28 of you guys are moving on. 3 of you, that's okay. Even in trying times, this musical tells us that there is always something to be happy about and something to be thankful for other people for. So 3, hopefully, I hope you still had fun. It's just a good message, sorry. Well, moving right along, this next puzzle involves a semi-biographical musical highlighting the life of pre- and post-World War I comedian Fanny Brice. Type out a song from the 1964 Broadway show, Funny Girl. A little backstory on this one. Fanny Brice was an early 1900s actor, radio host, and comedian. She worked in different talk shows and Broadway performances such as Ziegfeld Follies, and one of her most notable performances besides her character Baby Snooks. Alright, this song was one of the last songs in the musical, spoiler for those that have not watched it. After Fanny's husband leaves her, she reflects on their marriage, and she eventually gets called to stage where she comes to terms with her life in the song, Don't Rain on My Parade. And it looks like 27 of you guys are moving on, and only 1 of you guys looks like they ran on your parade. But I'm so glad a lot of you guys are getting these. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay then, moving on. I welcome the 27 of you guys to Puzzle 10 and in the realm of double digits. Congratulations. I congratulate you for making it this far, and I hope you do well on these last couple puzzles. In our next musical, we follow a high school student, Veronica Sawyer, in her journey to the top of the school pyramid. With that said, give me this song from the musical, Heathers. This musical was originally a novel. Like many other musicals, it's about starting from the bottom and using your unique talents to get the popular girls to like you and give you your deserved status. So basically Mean Girls, but except with murder and adult topics. So. And the answer I was looking for, the song was sung twice, once in Act 1 and again in Act 2. Though both occurrences have entirely different contexts and meanings. The first time after she breaks into JD's room, and then again after she fakes her death to go and stop JD from planting a bomb in the school. Like I said, it's a lot of adult content and murder. Anyways, the song is Dead Girl Walking, and 25 of you guys are moving on. 2 of you are eliminated. That's amazing. Not a whole lot of you guys are actually getting out tonight. It's amazing. Congratulations, guys. But moving on, here, finally at the penultimate puzzle. And the last time you can use your extra lives. So don't forget to use those if you have them. This story flips the idea of who's right and who's wrong, telling this classic tale from the eyes of the villain in the musical, Twisted. If you've ever seen Aladdin, you would be familiar with the antagonist who wanted to steal the genie and become all-powerful. But instead of telling the story from Aladdin's point of view, we understand it from the antagonists, more than the original protagonists of the And time. Got you a little off guard there. The answer to this puzzle was not a song, but instead a repeated saying that was found dozens of times throughout the script. This saying was usually meant to berate our protagonist. Antagonists, I honestly can't really tell what it is. Anyways, I'm not really sure how he is now, but anyways, it was also just used to compliment him. Sorry. This saying was, "This is all your fault, Jafar." And 11 of you guys are moving on. 14 of you are eliminated in this one. Wow. Do we have savage puzzles? We have savage puzzles. This would be a savage puzzle, but I guess we don't. Anyways, you finally made it through tonight's mystical miseries. Only one more question stands in your way to that cash prize. Good luck to all of you. For this last question, we focus on impoverished young artists from the Southeast New York and the musical Rent. This musical follows the lives of these young artists under the shadow of the HIVs and AIDS epidemic. And this musical has more rock songs, which is actually unusual for most musicals. All right, how'd y'all do? I'm actually very excited to see how many of you guys moved on. Were you able to overcome the stress of the final puzzle? Hope you did. But let's take a look at the results in a moment. But first, the answer was just like the last puzzle where you had to guess a quote from the musical instead of the song. This quote in question happened to be repeated over and over during the song Seasons of Love. This song is also about how the characters felt that they should quantify a life by how much that they loved instead of lived. And this quote that they repeated was none other than 525,600 minutes. And congratulations to 17 of you. You are tonight's big winners. Amazing. Let's see who won. The 17 of you, Best Ken Ever, NBC News, Izzy R0315, Sab6888, Cow Bear, Abion, Microwave, Didi, Soft Cell Tacos, Noel Sarah, Chai of Steel, Mullinix the Sky, D Murphney, SJP103, Lizzie Beth 88, R Bracers, and Capper 7. You have each won 59 cents and 5,000 points to help you for the April season. For those of you that haven't made it, hopefully you do well in our next game on Friday, and then again on our season finale on the 30th. Well, with Words Wednesday out of the way, we only have one more game, which is this Friday, the 26th. And then we will have our season finale on the 30th. Should be loads of fun. You guys should join. The season finale starts at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, and will be 15 questions and puzzles. Thank you to the creators of HQ Words, graphics, sounds, and development, Kevin Shand, Mavis Everett, Marcus Eckert, and many others. We appreciate all of your work that has made this game so beautiful. Also, to remember to follow HQTV on Twitter at PlayHQTV for more updates and notifications about upcoming games. Be sure also to join the Discord, which can be found on the Twitter page as well. I was also just made note that Farad Muhammad is actually out of jail, and he will be joining us this Friday for HQ Trivia. Please join in. Give us a warm welcome back. Thank you to all that participated tonight. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Thank you also to Russ Price and the team behind HQTV to bring back the game show we have all loved so dearly and allowing me to host this incredible series. Thank you for joining me tonight. I am Daniel Princeton, and as always, admire nature, learn something new, and have a good night.
This is all your fault, Jafar.
My fault? How is this my fault and not that thief's?
There wouldn't be any thieves if you fixed the socio-economic inequality like you promised.